Hello, everyone, and welcome to the K.K.R.L.A. Week 2, Season 2 Selection Show. It's, Selection Sunday to see if your team made the playoffs or not. And let me get the intro out of the way. Welcome to the K.K.R.L.A. Sunday Selection Show. It's been an honor doing this season with everyone that joined along the ride to watch, especially Alex, considering, he just, I'll do the commentating part. Yeah, I'm glad that he helped me with it. And sometimes he couldn't appear, which is fine. But without further ado, I'm going to play some music so it isn't just so my voice-ish. I'll turn it up so you can, maybe hear it. Just gonna wait for people to join up, I guess. Alright, well, I guess without further ado, let's get into the selection show. Alright. I gotta turn that down. Coming in all the way at number 12 with a 1-5 record with a 13-19 goal deficit. With 7 points in the ranking system is the number 12 Kina Gamers. Now, hopefully y'all can see that. It might be a bit blurry due to, camera quality and whatnot, but I will turn it down to make sure y'all can see it. There it is. The Kina Gamers. Alright. That's the first team out the way. So, now. Coming in at number 11 with a 2-4 record with a 16 to 25 goal deficit with 8 points in the ranking system are the number 11 Mouses. These three teams that I say here, the Kina Gamers, the Mouses, and the next team, are the first three out, which means basically they don't play in anything. They don't play in a bowl game. They don't play in the playoffs, obviously. They don't play in the play-ins, obviously. So, that's the Mouses out the way. They are number 11. So, without further ado, let's get into number 10. Number 10. Number 10. With a 2-4 record with a 16 to 25 goal deficit with 8 points in the ranking system is number 10, the Dafts. Unlucky season for them. They couldn't improve much from last season. They just basically stuck from last season, so that'll be something to maybe work on if anyone wants to come and really coach for the team, I would say. But hopefully we get to see them sometime soon in a bowl game or a playoff setting. But without further ado, the bottom seed in the upcoming bowl game on Tuesday, where it's seed number 8 versus seed number 9 at Starbase ARC. Seed number 9 with a 2-4 record with a 16 to 23 goal deficit with 8 points in the ranking system. Ladies and gentlemen, are your number 9, the Song Mixers. This team tried to show up from what they could last season. Last season, they were seed number 6, so this time around, they got lucky enough to play in a bowl game because that's when I really decided to start implementing the bowl game. Alright, so that's that team out the way. So let's go into our top seed for the bowl game on Tuesday. Seed number 8 with a 2-4 record with a 15 to 20 goal deficit with 8 points in the ranking system are your number 8 Beat Tapes. Beat Tapes tried to improve on some games. They got pretty unlucky playing the few last games. couldn't really pull out everything from what everyone was expecting they would, but that's just that team out the way. And last season, the Beat Tapes were number 9, so they've improved by 1 seed, but they didn't improve in record. So that's something to look at for a bit. All right, now we're going into the play-ins. These next 4 teams that I am about to show you are the teams that are ranked in the play-ins. And if I can find the paper that I swear I just had, great, it's all the way back there. If you don't mind me for a second, I'm just going to try to grab this paper. I got a paper. I drew a paper for the playoffs. Now, let's get into the play-ins teams. So for the number 7 team, with a 3-3 record with 24 goals to 23, with 9 points in the ranking system, is your number 7 Musical Strikers. The Musical Strikers have vastly improved from last season being a number 11 and then losing in the first round in the play-ins. Or not the play-ins, but the losers bracket. My mind is a scramble today. So, without that, the Musical Strikers will be playing against seed number 4 to hopefully have a chance to get into the playoffs. Maybe they could pull an 8-Bit Legends Season 1. Honestly, I'm going to be fair. Who knows? So let's get into seed number 6 with a 3-3 record with a 21 to 20 goal deficit with 9 points in the ranking system. The Red, True and Proud, number 6, K.K.R.L.A Producers. K.K.R.L.A Producers have been a vastly, they lowered from last season because last season they were seed number 3, which they would end up losing to the Kina Gamers. And would end up not making the finals. The championship game. What? What's that? Alright. So let's get into the seed number 5. But the seed number 6 will be playing against the seed number 5 eventually because both of those games, the play-ins, round 1 or semifinals, will happen on the same day. So that's some info that I forgot to mention. All right, now, seed number 5. The third, with a 3-3 record, with 24 goals to 20, with a 24 to 20 goal deficit, with 9 points in the ranking system, and I just said it, because I can't think today, is the number 5, the Third Strikers. Now, last season, the Third Strikers were seed number 4 in the play-ins, into which they would lose to the 8-Bit Legends, obviously, because everyone knows what happened, that freaking miracle of the independent 8-Bit Legends. We need to see how the 8-Bit Legends are going to play this time around, now that they... honestly, who knows? But with seed number 4, with a 4-2 record, with 17 goals to 15, with 10 points in the ranking system, ladies and gentlemen, are your number 4, the 8-Bit Legends. Now, I forgot to mention the team name, the teams owned. The Beat Tapes are owned by Ada McClanahan. The K.K.R.L.A Producers are owned by me. The Musical Strikers are owned by Alex Alcala, and the 8-Bit Legends are owned by, the Third Strikers are owned by Arcana, and the 8-Bit Legends are owned by Cyrus Williamson. Here's the thing about it, though. The play-ins are full of owned teams, so that's going to be a trial. Seed number 4 will be playing against seed number 7, so this means that I can reveal the little piece of this bracket if I can get the light to So, with the first game, the 8-Bit Legends will be playing against the Musical Strikers, seed number 4 versus seed number 7. The Musical Strikers are hoping to pull up an upset to continue their playoff journey. The 8-Bit Legends are hoping to continue what has been their success in the play-ins. So, yes. And then the third Strikers will play against the Sokina Producers, seed 5 versus seed 6. Sokina Producers hoping to pull back into the playoffs. And the third Strikers are hoping to get off their first play-in championship game. All right. Now, let's get into seed number 3. Seed number 3 with a 4-2 record, with 19 goals to 15, with 10 points in the ranking system, is the one and the only number 3, the Cuckoos of Shea. The Cuckoos of Shea, what can you say about them? A lot. That's the truth. They'll be playing against seed number 2. Whenever the play-ins are over, we'll figure out dates when we get there. So, yeah. The Cuckoos of Shea have honestly been on a rise because last season they were number 12. This season they're number 3. So, we'll figure that out. Now, seed number 2 against the Cuckoos of Shea in the playoffs with a 4-2 record with 22 goals to 17, with a 22 to 17 goal deficit. The second number I said is how many goals were hit against them. The first number I said is how many of the goals they hit against the other team. With 10 points in the ranking system is the number 2, which this team has honestly been really successful. Have they? Yeah, I guess you could say. They've moved up a lot, but here is your number 2 non-beaters coming in. So that's a lot to deal with. And this next team I'm about to say here impressed about everyone. So obviously, number 1 with a 6-0 win-loss record with a 32 to 13 goal deficit. That's 19 points of the deficit. How many goals they scored against? 32. How many goals did they score against other teams? 32. How many goals were scored against them? 13. What? The closest deficit we have is the non-beaters, which have 5. 5 to 19 is a big deficit, and this is the biggest reason on why they should be number 1. With 12 points in the ranking system, hopefully I didn't say the name, is the number 1 overall K.K.R.L.A. Yeah, let that sink in. Alright. So thank you all for watching Selection Sunday. Season 2, Selection Sunday. And this the K.K.R.L.A. Rocket League Association. Thank you all for watching. Make sure to catch me and Alex, hopefully, Tuesday, where we'll see the ball game between the Beat Tapes and the Song Mixers. K.K.R.L.A. will be playing against either seed number 4, 5, 6, or 7. It depends whoever wins the finals of the play-ins. And, well, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you soon.